Hi there. Welcome to V's Shop of Curiosities. Invisible to most, but you have seemed to have found it. So welcome in. Are you here to shop for a gift for the holidays or just to browse? Okay. Well, I can show you a few things that we have if you'd like. I know that there are many things to look at in here. Wonderful. Let's get started. So, depending on what you're looking for, I can just show you a few of my personal favorite items that we do keep in the shop. First is this beautiful masquerade mask. This is gold with beautiful lace detailing. You can see the gorgeous lace details here, and it is perfect for your favorite masquerade party. There's a very soft backing to it, so it is not uncomfortable to wear in the least. It even comes with this gorgeous little jewel here on the side. But what you might not know is that when you're wearing this mask, you are able to turn invisible. So you can look extravagant, but you can also do all of the sneaky deeds that perhaps you're employed to do or that you must do for your own bidding. Or you can just be invisible. That is totally up to you. But this is this gorgeous masquerade mask. You'd like to know the price? Let me calculate that for you. Let's see here. We add together all of its magical properties, divided by how long it's been in our shop, and let's see, we do have to add in that it is pure gold woven in, but with the discount of you actually finding the shop, that will be 600 silver pieces. Do you have that? Okay. Well, we can talk about other forms of payment later, but for now, let's move on to our next little item. Just clear out that transaction. Next, I think I'd like to show you this lovely vintage style watch. Not many people know where to find these anymore, but this is not just a watch for you to see the time, of course. Why would you come to a curiosity shop if you just needed to tell the time? This watch also tells you where you need to go. It's almost a compass, but not in the form of directions, in the form of where the universe, where the energies of the world are reading you and telling you to go, what direction in life you need to go. So this is a marvelous piece for that. Or if you have someone who you think might need a little extra direction, it could be a gorgeous gift for them. But it fits nicely around the wrist, and it is a very low profile item, so some people don't love the gaudiness of those large Rolex looking watches. And of course, the vintage style is coming back in, and so you will be the belle of the ball in that case. You will actually probably have people asking you where you found the watch, but little do you know, you'll not be able to tell them because they have to find the store themselves. So we have this gorgeous piece here. and we shall calculate the price for you. Let's see, of course, the magical properties tax, and the low profile does indeed lower the price just a little bit. Okay, and its vintage nature divided by how many times it's been worn in the past. Now I promise it is 99.2% accurate. There of course can be changes to the course of your fate and destiny, so sometimes it does get a little bit tangled, but for the most part I've heard it's only been wrong twice. So we will discount you for that. And of course the you finding us discount is always added in. But this is a very rare item, so we will have to add on the rare item tax as well. This would make a great gift. So that will be 950 gold pieces. Okay? Alright. Again, if that is not possible for you, we will be able to work out different types of payment. Let me just clear out that transaction. And we will move forward. Let's see here. What else might interest you? Do you have anything in particular that you're looking for? I can't remember if I asked you. Okay. Interesting. So you weren't actually looking for this Curiosity Shop? Even better. Okay, well, there is this lovely fan. This lovely fan, although looking to be mostly made of paper, is actually made of whispers. They do kind of resemble each other sometimes. This fan is made of whispers, and when you wave it at somebody, you may begin to hear their secrets. Their secrets. This is a very dangerous item because you can learn things that you do not wish to know. So you have to choose wisely who you'd like to use this fan on. You can see the secrets and whispers. It is already kind of taken in with this design here. They do disguise themselves well, as not all people know about curiosities like this. So it has to blend in, right? Luckily, it does fold very well back into a smaller form, so it is perfect to carry around in a bag or to travel with. It is very portable. And in this state, you do not have to worry about hearing the whispers and the secrets. It only works when the fan is open, okay? So it has two little handles like this, and you just peel it open and turn it around. Don't worry, I won't use it on you. I know better. I have heard one or two secrets coming from this that I didn't wish to hear, and I didn't even ask. So I will let you think about this one, and I will give you its price. So let me fold it back up so that we both don't learn things we don't need to know. Again, a great tool, but also a great burden, so up to you. It does come in a couple of different colors as well that we do have in the back. I believe we have a red and a purple. Of course, the tone of which the whispers and the secrets are delivered are dependent on the color. I prefer green as it is kind of a neutral tone. Purple might be a little sweeter than you'd think, and red might be a little bit more blunt, and that definitely can be dangerous. So for the danger of this, I will discount plus you finding us. The discount added in there. Okay. But of course we do have to add on the task of figuring out how much money. Oh, I know. it would probably need the insurance of you wanting to return it, because once you purchase this, you cannot return it. It is your problem. So, just gotta add on that tax there. And that will come out to be about 750 gold coins, okay? 750 gold coins. I know, a high price, but something that is definitely rare and can come of great use to someone who needs it. Just depends. We would also have to read you the liability waiver, as this cannot just go to anyone. Okay, perfect. So next, I think I would like to show you these dragon scales. It's a beautiful, shiny bottle full of tiny, tiny dragon scales. Tiny, tiny, tiny little dragon scales. You can open it, but it might get everywhere. So I would recommend opening it only when you intend to use it, as the smell is quite strong as well. So these are dragon scales. Have you ever worked with dragon scales before? Okay. So these are not a beginner use item, but when you pour these into someone's drink or sprinkle them on the floor, they do prevent the bad spirits from coming in. Okay, so if you drink it, you prevent them from coming into your body, and if you sprinkle it on the floor in a sort of pattern, it prevents the spirits from coming into that specific area. So you are welcome to use these dragon scales, but if you do not close the shape that you've used, it can welcome unwanted spirits. That is why this is not a very particular item for beginner use, okay? So you have to be very, very sure of what you're doing when you're using these dragon scales. And you'll get used to the smell. You kind of stop smelling it after a while, so. Now these are a little bit more common of an item, as, you know, in the world of curiosities, dragons do exist, but in your realm, this might actually be a bit more of a rare item. So in that case, we do have to up the price just a little bit because of that rarity tax. So we'll just add that in there. And this is a slight bit dangerous since you are a beginner with dragon scales, so we do have to add the danger tax as well, as this is also a non-returnable item. Okay. Now, if the dragon itself, the magic inside, rejects you, we can talk about returning it, but most of them don't. That rarely happens, so we'll just make sure that you would get a receipt with this one. And of course, the finding us discount and dividing by how many scales there are inside of the bottle. Okay, that leaves us with 350 silver. See, it is a little bit cheaper, but it does come with risk, so we will have to keep that in mind, okay? Okay, let's move on here. Let's move on. I think we will talk about this next. This is a perfume spray called Misspent Youth. This is in fact a curse. This is in fact a curse, okay? You can spray it on yourself. Don't spray it on others. Spray it on yourself and it will curse the others with a sense of almost anti-nostalgia. They'll be stuck in feeling like they've missed something, like they've done something wrong. But only in the past, you know, when you relive embarrassing moments over and over again, that is what happens with misspent youth. So you must be careful about who you sprayed on for, okay? Because I believe the radius is about 2 or 3 feet. So do be careful with this. But as you can see, it is a very gorgeous gold color with a holographic little sticker there. And that does up the price. And if you smell it, I would say it smells mostly of root beer and a 7-Eleven parking lot. So that would be how you're smelling to others. To you, it smells a little bit different since you are not the one being cursed here. So that is this spray, but it's a gorgeous bottle and it is very small, so it is portable as well. Very little risk factor, honestly. I've used it a couple of times. Okay. Adding that together plus the discount of you finding us. We didn't have to pull you in, and that is always a benefit. Okay. And that will be 60 silver pieces. Okay? Perfect. We have this little puzzle box. It's a hook and line and sinker puzzle box, I do believe. Now, it might seem as though it is just a regular puzzle, but in fact it is not. Once you solve the puzzle, you are granted a wish. Okay, now the details of when you are able to use your wish and what you can use it on are on the back. So just be sure to read those through, because sometimes there are some things that can go awry if you wish for the wrong thing, and then people come back and are upset, and that's not our fault. The directions are on the back, so don't forget to read them, okay? Now, wishes are very expensive normally, so having to just solve a little puzzle to acquire a wish is something that is very, very sought after. These little boxes do not come into our store very often, so this is a very, very rare item, okay? So just be sure to consider this one greatly, as you might not come across it again, nor might you not come across our store ever again. So this could be a once-in-a-lifetime box. Now, of course, we have to add on the rarity tax. There we go, dividing by you finding us on your own, times the amount of times that people have wished for things that did not turn out well, and adding on the insurance that you will read the directions in the back. We have to do it. Okay, this comes out to 800 gold pieces. Wishes are not easy to come by. So, what do you think? Is this something you might like? I see. I'll set this aside for you then, and we'll see if there's anything else that might interest you today, okay? Wonderful. This is a gorgeous item here. This is a sleep elixir. A sleep and dream elixir. You can hardly see it come out, can't you? Exactly. You might be getting a little sleepy now. I'm so sorry. I got so excited about this that I didn't think about the effects it would have on you. My bad. So it has these gorgeous little flower details on the sides, which kind of represent the loveliness of the dreams that will come when you spray this. Luckily, I do believe it's 10 sprays that lulls you wholly to sleep, and it never ends, so you do not have to get refills from it, but it is lovely. I'll spray it away from you this time. Look how gorgeous that is. Just a little extra so you can smell a little bit like jasmine and lavender. It is quite gorgeous. So this is a lovely gift for those who are nocturnal or have insomnia or are prone to nightmares. This could be a lovely gift or something for you to indulge in. It is, I can't think of any risk factor of it at all, honestly. It is just gorgeous, don't you think? So, apologies if you're feeling a little sleepy. It might be the elixir, but I'll set that aside for you since you seem so excited by it. Perfect. Now, calculating. The benefits of this are quite high, so that does make it a little pricier. Plus the added jasmine scent. but with the discount of you finding us. Okay, and this is a bit of a rarer item, so put the rare item tags in here. Okay, this is going to be about 800 gold. I didn't realize how expensive it was. I'm so sorry, but it is well worth the price. Aren't sweet dreams always worth the price? Okay. Clear that out. And we'll continue. So, we don't have a ton of things left that I think are worth it to show you, but there are just a couple left. So, the second to last item I wanted to show you is this entirely gorgeous plate. It is shaped like a seashell. I don't know if you can tell. It does have little ridges in the middle. This could be a gorgeous trinket dish, or if you like to eat very fancily, you could of course eat off of it, but who would want to with all of this beautiful detailing? It is gold encrusted, so that does add some priciness to it, but as you can see, the beautiful, beautiful painted work that is on this plate, I can hardly stand it. Now, this plate can transport you to your favorite places in the world. You do have to know the secret code though, which you can retrieve upon purchase, but I cannot just tell you it, because then you could just take the plate, and what fun is that? So, this is an extremely unique item. I don't know that I've seen many of these other than our Curiosities shop, so something to keep in mind. Let me add up that price, the rarity tax plus the beauty tax, of course, divided by finding us here. Plus, it's shaped like a seashell. There's nothing I can do about that. Okay, and that will be about 600 gold. Intriguing. Okay, and lastly, this is in the back. This is our wardrobe of scents. I can't, of course, pick up and show you a wardrobe, but I can show you what it's like. So, inside the wardrobe, you can find any perfume in the world that you like. Some of these scents are vanilla, chai, fresh linen scents, your florals. It's a gorgeous wardrobe. It's a bit of a bestseller, so I can't really show you more. It is something that you just have to go on good faith about, but I would highly recommend checking out the wardrobe in the back before you leave. So you let me know if that's something you're interested in. Okay, right now I have you with the sleep elixir and the puzzle with a wish. Is that all you'd like to get today? Okay, let me just wrap those items up for you. Gotta keep it safe in the bubble wrap. And I will Christmas wrap this one for you. Don't worry, when you leave the Curiosity shop, that will turn into a gorgeous present. So, I have those two items here for you, and we'll calculate the final amount. Perfect. There you go. Just okay. So this is what you owe. Oh, you cannot owe that amount of money. That is too much for you. Well, how about this? You just tell me a secret you've never told anyone, and we'll call it a day. Okay. Well, I'll let you think about it, and then you tell me what the secret is, and I'll give you your items. Okay. I'll just be here when you get back. I'd like to take a moment to thank my lovely Moth Gang patrons: Abby, Alex, Buffy Fantastico, Callum, Dale, David, Hair Apparent, Jordan, Mikey, and Zero Cool for their support. And if you'd like to learn more about what it means to be part of the Moth Gang or about my Patreon, there's always a link in my bio. Thank you for your support, and thanks for stopping